Quickie review of Jacob. So the whole story of Jacob is about tricks and wrestling. It starts with the image of Jacob and Esau wrestling in the womb. And then Jacob tricks Esau out of his birthright. He tricks his father. He gets tricked by Laban into sleeping with Leah instead of Rachel. Rachel and Leah, his wives, who are sisters, trick each other like crazy, trying to have the most babies. Then, as the story ends, we see this very memorable image of God wrestling with Jacob, or the angel wrestling with Jacob. So this notion of wrestling, that you're wrestling in the womb, that Rachel and Leah wrestle with one another, you're always wrestling with people in your family. Why does God want this guy who likes to tell lies, likes to trick people, and likes to struggle? Because what God says to Jacob is, I'm going to rename you Israel because you have struggled and prevailed. You're a prince among people. You have struggled and prevailed. Well, God's people are out on the edges of society. He doesn't want them at the center of society because then they'll get an attitude. And when you're on the edges of society, you need to be smart and you need to be tricky. Also, God clearly likes this sort of sweaty, intense intimacy of the struggle he has with Jacob. And he doesn't want to choose a guy who's like Esau, who's sort of big and physical and hairy and follows his appetites. He wants somebody who's going to think and be careful. And he also wants a kind of the negotiation he had with Abraham. He wants somebody who he can argue with, negotiate with. And so it's all about wrestling and struggling and tricking and being close.